Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great and actually a very rare Class A motorhome from Parkway RV Center. I get one or two of these in a year and they sell just so quickly. And that is a Safari Trek. And guys, these are the original mini Class A motorhome right here. And there's almost a cult following for these things. Clubs that you can join up if you own one, rallies. Well, I guess after COVID clears out, but today we're going to look at an ultra rare one. This is a 2002 Safari Trek 2830. And guys, these were built like tanks. Of course, they were expensive when they were new. They priced themselves out of the market. But that just makes them even that much more desirable when they're used because they're in a lot better shape than most. Beautiful. It's small too. It's the biggest one they built in 2002, but it's 29 feet long. Full body paint, all aluminum. I'm talking about, this is not fiberglass sidewalls. These are laminated aluminum sidewalls. They do not delaminate like fiberglass does. You've got a aluminum roof. Tires look great. And just a good looking motorhome. A couple of nice upgrades. The previous owner has added solar, a 21 amp solar charger and solar panel on the roof. And they've also added a very expensive Truma AquaGo water heater system, virtually unlimited hot water. You got a patio awning, not beat up, and hang tight, and I'll show you a flyby of the roof if I can get one. It's a little windy today. Hang on tight. All right, guys, hope that came out all right. And the guys, every Safari has one of these, and they are all different in some way. Everyone's unique. This is not a print. This is actually hand painted, commissioned by an artist and signed. So this is not a print that you're going to see on every 2002 Safari Trek. Everyone's different. Got a hitch on the back, 4,000 pound tow capacity. Built on the Workhorse chassis. It's got the 8.1 liter Vortec V8, 340 horsepower, 455 pound-feet of torque, which is the most powerful gas engine you could buy in 2002. 4 kW Onan generator, running right now, powering everything inside. These little motorhomes are very desirable, folks. They're aerodynamic, they're easy to drive, and just built like a tank. They don't build them like this anymore, guys, because they don't want you to keep one for 20 years now. They want you to keep it for a few years and then trade it back in because you're starting to have problems. They didn't build them like that back then. I mean, this is a Monaco Coach Corporation, same company that builds Beaver. It builds Holiday Rambler and many other well-known high-end coaches. Fog lights on the front, 66,000 miles. That's it, guys. And I'll go over the inside with you. Now, guys, I want to go ahead and make a quick disclaimer. We're not test driving this one. They brought this thing in from South Carolina. It developed a leak in the brake system and started spraying fluid to the point that they got it here, but I don't feel safe driving this thing or letting a customer test drive it. Because I can't drive it to the shop, I've got a mechanic actually coming here to fix it. But probably 2 or 3 days before he gets time to get out here and work on it. So it will be fixed perfectly, but as of right now, it cannot be test driven until that brake problem's fixed, and it's made the brake light go off too. Now, guys, which I doubt this unit will still be here for sale, but if it's still available for sale, when we get the brakes fixed, I'll reshoot the video, take it for a test drive. Guys, beautiful RV. Dash air's cold, seats look great. I've got them pushed up, and I'll show you why here in a minute. Windshield looks great. It's got the dash looks great, no smoke or pet odors in here. Got a CB radio. Does not have the Allison transmission. Still got the GM transmission in 2002, but it's still a good one. CD player. Got the rear view camera system. power heated mirrors, everything you need. Of course, upgrade electronics, flat screen TV, got a Bose sound bar. Of course, you've got the vent fans. A couple of things these trucks were known for is they were so big because they didn't have a master bedroom. And the way these worked is, and that's what they were originally advertised, a small motor home with a big motor home feel. And the reason for that is during the day, you're traveling, you're driving, this is what you're looking at. Nighttime, you want to go to bed, you've got what they call the magic bed. And the bed actually lowers down from the roof. You got a switch right here on the wall and a power switch in the cabinet, a master switch. And this runs off of 110. And if you don't want to run your generator or plug into shore power, it's got a 1,000-watt inverter built right in so that you can operate this just off the batteries, because this is strictly a 110 motor. And the reason why is because this bed is about 400 pounds. So if you ever have to adjust this bed or take it off, make sure you got 3 or 4 strong people in here with you. And of course, the little flaps go over the bed. This is a queen bed, by the way. And this one does too. And nighttime, there's your bed. Queen bed, it's easy to climb up in here and go to sleep, get you a good night's sleep, and get up in the morning and bring it back up and go about your day. And you can still fold your sleeper sofa out into a bed, so you can sleep 2 on top, 2 on the bottom, still sleep 4 in this motorhome. And guys, everything in this coach is solid. You know, they didn't use particle board in this thing. They used solid hardwood cabinets. Everything in here, light fixtures, the floor and the carpet, everything is heavy duty and built to last. 110 lights. Got an 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer that runs off propane or electric. It's on right now. You've got a table and chairs, 3 burner stovetop, double basin sink, Corian countertops. So you got a let's see, convection microwave. So you got an oven and a microwave. Man. And you step back here and got one of the biggest bathrooms you'll find in any size Class A motorhome. Huge. You could dance with a partner in here. Almost hold a square dance in here if you wanted to. But you've got a huge glassed-in shower. You can see how thick that roof system is. This thing is heavy, heavy, heavy insulated. You know, Safaris are built for the Pacific Northwest, guys. They're built for that kind of weather. This is something you can use year-round, any part of North America. It's designed for that. 40,000 BTU furnace, 15,500 BTU roof air. Closets. I mean, these are solid. There's no rattle in there. All your original build stickers in here. So big closet. And guys, it's not perfect. You know, this is an 18-year-old motorhome. It's cosmetically, it's going to be a little imperfect, just like any 18-year-old vehicle is going to be. But this thing is nice for this age of RV. Again, you see how thick that roof is. That's an upgrade, fantastic vent fan. Looks like they've added a riser on the toilet to give you a high-rise toilet. We'll stand-up shower, skylights, no signs of water damage anywhere. Got a solid sliding door for privacy. And the bed, you just want to bring it up, pop these down. Until I've done this a few times. We've had a bunch of these over the decades, but still a lot of, so many people come in here, it's the first one of these they've seen. They just did not build these in a huge quantity because they were so expensive. I mean, you could buy a nice 34, 35 foot loaded out Class A for what this 29 footer cost. So smaller doesn't always mean cheaper, but I guarantee you that 35 foot motorhome wasn't near as built as well as this one. Bed goes up nice and smooth. And that's it. Ready to take it down the road and start your day. And I'm 6'4", and I can walk underneath that bed without hitting my head. You've got a swivel chair. That's not original. It's got a little bit of flaking on it. And because, guys, I like showing you the imperfections, because I'm not portraying this to be a new one. It's probably one of the nicest 2002s on the market, all in all, in a Trek, but it's not new. You know, we go through our checkout process on these RVs. We cover the functionality stuff. We don't cover cosmetics. Guys, if that little bit of flaking in the seat bothers you, if I'm trying to see anything else, little gasket right there in the window, I don't know if you can see it or not, in the corner, little gasket is peeling loose right there between the panes of glass. Guys, if stuff like that bothers you, do the world a favor, go buy a brand new one. Go ahead and spend 150 grand and buy you a new motorhome, because if that stuff like that bothers you, you've got no business looking at an 18-year-old motorhome at any price. You know, they're used RVs, guys. They're used for a reason. Compared to what the cost is now to what it costs brand new, and you'll see why. That savings comes with a price that every buyer has to pay, and that is you're buying an 18-year-old used motorhome. It's nice, it's clean for an 18-year-old motorhome, guys, but it's not new. So, and if you're not the kind of buyer that can accept that, then you'll never be happy with a used RV. I'm just going to go ahead and save you some time and money. That's why there's so many new RV dealerships out there for that type of buyer. And if you are the type of buyer that understands that the amount that what a used RV entitles you to get, and how much money you're saving to get that used RV, but you've got to pay that price of having an imperfect RV, then guess what, guys? We're the kind of dealer that you need to come to. We can save you a lot of money, and you know, we try to buy only the best. You know, no RV is perfect. There's no such thing as a like new RV. They're used or they're new. There's no in between. This is a used one, but it's a clean used one, probably one of the nicest O2s you've ever set foot in the last little while. But it is an O2. So guys, again, please understand, I'm not trying to knock you out of buying used, but there's a right and the wrong RV for everybody. Everybody's got different taste and different standards. You know, my personal motorhome's 12 years old. My other motorhome is 28 years old. I've got two, one I'm restoring and one I use. They're used, guys. That's it. Anyway, this unit is going to include our world famous 4-page inspection process. We're going to go through this coach, make sure everything on our list works like it's supposed to, fix anything that doesn't, no additional charge. That's included for that haggle-free $29.9 price. And if you want to see a link to the checklist of everything that we inspect and guarantee, go to the video description below or visit our website, parkwayrvcenter.com, and check that out. No other dealer in the country is going to take an 18-year-old motorhome, put it through that kind of inspection process. But not every dealer in the country has been in business for 52 years, selling 500 to 600 used units a year. And also, guys, like to say, as of yesterday, this is how busy business has been. We surpassed last year's total sales yesterday. In other words, guys, 3rd of August 2020, we have now sold more RVs than we did the entire year in 2019. If that tells you how COVID RV sales 2020 has affected the market. Guys, that's 529 RVs in 8 months. Wow. Here's your charge controller, and it appears all this seems to be working. Your DC amps all the way to the top, so all that seems to be working like it's supposed to. And I did cut the generator off, so we're running strictly on DC power, and the motor's running, of course. Guys, nice motorhome. Rare, very, very rare. If this is something you're looking for, I don't have to tell you how fast you need to call us to put a deposit on it. If you've been looking for a used Trek, specifically a used Trek, you know how quick they sell and how few of them pop up on the market. You want to buy this one. If you're just looking for a well-built small motor home, guys, honestly, I would take this one myself over a 2018, 2019 of those little Thor Aces. I mean, the Aces are nice motor homes, don't get me wrong, but they can't hold a candle to the build quality of this one. Even though this one is quite a bit older, I think it's better built. And again, guys, they just don't build them like this anymore. Thank you again for watching. Sorry not being able to test drive. We should have that fixed by the end of the week. So call ahead, make sure it's available. If you want to drive it, please call ahead, make sure the brakes are fixed. If they're not, you're not driving it. I don't care how much or how mad you get. You're not driving it until the brakes are fixed. I'm not going to take a chance. Even though you would probably be fine to drive it, I would be fine to drive it. Guys, don't take a chance. When you're driving a big vehicle, make sure that it is 100% roadworthy. Because here's what happened, guys. You know, it's not just your life you're putting at risk. Other people's lives. You can hit a van full of babies. You know, don't take a chance when you're driving, or anything, a car, truck, or especially an RV, guys. If you've been driving for a while, you're tired, stop and sleep. Don't take that chance, because, you know, it's not, like I said, people don't think about, they always think about themselves and they're greedy. They don't think about the other lives on the road. You know, I was coming back from Florida, and sure enough, I had 2 or 3 coaches pass me, and I'm running 70 miles an hour, right lane, like you're supposed to. I'm in a 38-foot motorhome, 65 to 70, and these big diesels are blowing by me 80, 85 miles an hour, and I just can't think of all the lives they're putting at risk. Because what if you crossed a curve and traffic stopped? You're not going to stop that big rig before you rear end right into them. So that's what I'm saying, guys. When you're driving one of these, drive safely, drive the speed limit, follow traffic laws, don't get into a dangerous situation. I've been very fortunate. All the tens of thousands of miles I put on motorhomes when I was transporting them and using my own, I've never been in an accident with another vehicle. But guys, I'm going to knock on wood. But guys, that's just luck, and somebody watching over me. So keep that in mind. If you're driving one of these, drive it safely. You know, you're setting an example for not just yourself as an RV owner, but for every RV owner out there by how you drive and behave on the road. You know, I know we're not professional drivers, but act like you are, and do the right thing. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Again, sorry about the test drive. If you're interested in this little motor home, my phone number is 706-965-7929. That brake problem will be fixed, and fixed right, guaranteed. I've known this mechanic for 20 years, and he works on all my own personal vehicles and motor home. That's going to come fix this RV. So I trust him for my family on the road. I'm sure you can trust him with yours. This guy's very, very good, and he's worked on many motor homes and vehicles. And he will fix this thing and fix it right. Thank you again for watching. If you have any questions, call us 706-965-7929. Call before coming to look. Strongly consider leaving a deposit on it, guys. These things are selling faster than I can list them. But thank you again. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Look at my archive of videos. I've got plenty of them, a lot of good information on them. And thank you again. Email sales@parkwayrvcenter.com, but recommend you call. We have no fees. Guys, this thing goes through a full inspection after purchase. After it's been through service and cleanup, we call you to set up an appointment to pick up your new-to-you Trek. Once you arrive at the appointed time, we give you a full orientation showing you how to operate everything, that everything works. You take off with it. We give you 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide. Yes, those resorts are open. And that's included for that $29.9 price, as well as your starter kit and your tag on the back. Thank you again, guys. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'm approaching 25,000 subscribers. If you're not one, please please hit the subscribe button. Please feel free to share my videos. If you got any questions, give us a call. Feel free to comment, give me a thumbs up. And look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.